Hi all, welcome to the channel, and if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button for more videos like these to come. And what I'm going to do today is to change the glow plugs on a 2015 Volkswagen Passat, and it's the B8 generation, so it's going to be similar in cars around those years. And I'm going to be changing 3 glow plugs, cylinder number 1, 2 and 4, and I'm going to leave out the number 3. I'll explain in a second why we're doing that. And why I'm changing the glow plugs in the first place is because cylinder number 4 glow plug is after failing, and the error I'm getting is P067400, and it's going to be similar or 300, 200 for other cylinders if you're looking into that. And you shouldn't be changing the glow plug straight away once you get an error, so I'm going to show you how to kind of diagnose that as well. What you need to make sure before you actually order glow plugs. It's usually the glow plugs, but it's good thing to make sure first. So bear with me and follow along for other steps. So what I've done is I've removed the top engine cover, and I've also removed the glow plugs, but I'll show you how to do those, and also the tools which are involved. So you're going to need a ratchet, a long kind of extension bar, and a 10mm socket. And it's good to have a longer or deep socket if you can, and I would actually recommend that. Long nose pliers and some other kind of pliers just to grip on things. A multimeter, a digital multimeter, any cheap one should do the job, and the glow plugs of course. And I'll try to show you the glow plug part number, so I will try anyway. So here it is, 0599633119AB. so that's from original Volkswagen. I have other 2 in the car as well, so I will show you what are the 4 steps I did, or what you can do. As you can see, I am beside the oil fill cap, and that's your number 4, cylinder number 4 glow plug, and usually number 1 is beside the timing cover on the very left side. And I'm going to try and remove the connector, and you're going to make sure that you don't grip the wires, grip the connector itself, as you can see there. So there will be usually a rubbery part or the fleshy part of the thigh. So there you go. And I'll try with the long nose pliers, but I usually use the other ones. So you're going to grip it as much as you can and just wiggle it out, and you'll hear kind of a clicking noise, especially when you plug them back in. So that's that. To remove the plug itself, then I'm using a long extension bar with a 10mm socket on it. And what you're going to do is I'll try and show you there, just my hands beside the head and not going mad or giving it a sudden jerk. So what you're trying to do is just give the force gently to it. So, and I'm using my other hand just as a guide, so to actually start loosening it there. So I'll try to do that there. That wasn't too bad, as you can see. And I think WD-40 does work, it goes a good bit in. So that's how you remove it. And once you have it removed, you can just go like this with your fingers, and you can just use the long nose pliers again to pick the plug. That's how the older glow plug looks. As you can see, it's a good bit used, and I'm struggling to show that on camera, but there's sort of a crack in where the pin joins the body. And now to test the glow plug, I actually have the new one in now, so you are going to be doing that with the older one still inside, just to make sure if it's the plug which is gone. So I'll just compare and show you how to do that. Very straightforward once you have a multimeter. So I'm going to just turn it on, and what I've done is I have the negative side. It doesn't matter which one in this case, because you're only going to be measuring the resistance. And as you can see, I have that set up to 200 ohms, so it's going to be the smallest value it can show basically. And as you can see, it's 0.04 ohms. No, it's actually 0.4 ohms, sorry. So and where is my black gone? So you're going to find a clean ground. What I've done is I've just plugged into just one plain bare metal part, kind of a screw, and the other end you're going to actually stick onto your glow plug. And this is my new one which is installed, and a good glow plug should read around this, and I've checked all the new ones that read around this value. Doesn't matter if they're in the head or if they're outside, as long as you have good connections. And what I will do now is I will try to show you the one which came out of the cylinder number 4. The other ones were actually good, they were 0.3 or they were close, so but we're still changing them anyway while we're at it. So I'll try to plug this guy in now and show you what the resistance is. So this is the older one which came out of the car, the bad one. As you can see, you have to plug the positive on that, or one of the sides on that. The positive negative doesn't matter, to be honest, but one goes onto the connector itself, and that's the one part which is inside it, and you should be touching on the body here to show you an ohm reading. And as you can see, nothing is changing on this. And just a side-by-side comparison, I'm actually going to try and do this with the brand new plug. I've showed you the one inside, but even if it's out, as you can see, it should read somewhere around 0.3 or 0.4, as you can see there. So, and that should determine, if the plug is bad. Like, it should give 0.3 or 4 or even 5 sometimes. I think it's 0.4. You can research online that what is a good reading, but that should tell you without even removing the plug that if your glow plug is gone. And usually this is the case, but you're just making sure. And that's it. Now I'm going to install all the new plugs on all the other sides. So once you have the plug in, make sure you just insert it with hands, just to get it centered first, and just tighten with the hands using the ratchet, like just turn it with the hands and then tighten it. And I'm not sure, the torque is around 11 Newton meters. I'll put that in description anyway. And if you don't have a torque wrench, it doesn't matter for these, like, as long as you just make them nice and snug and just don't go mad. Basically, that's the whole point of the torque in this case. And then to put the connector back in, just as you took it out, it's actually the easier part in a way. So just get the connector on, and you'll hear the click now. Yeah, so you'll feel it, you'll feel the click. So once everything's back together, just put all the connectors back, make sure there's no tools around the place, and put the cover back on and go for a drive. So, and the error, even if something's wrong, the error for the glow plugs usually doesn't come back straight away, so it might take a while. You might find out in the morning that if it was wrong. But anyway, I'll clear the cords there, and we'll go for a drive. I will go for a drive, and I'll try to close the video here because it's gone too long already. Thanks very much for watching. Make sure to like the video if it actually helped you, and leave any comments if you have any questions, and also subscribe to the channel for more videos on this car and loads of other cars to come. So we'll see you in some other videos.